generates more power than ever before. It generates more heat than ever before. That's why today's harder working engine needs Castrol GTX, engineered for the best protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown of any leading oil. Castrol GTX, put it in.
No!
No.
No, I'm afraid not.
No this, no that. Not now.
Not possible.
Get out.
I don't think so.
No point. No substitution.
No.
No.
Please.
I'm
Not
so
now.
sorry.
No.
No, I hear.
Get out.
No.
Yes.
Hi, me again with my bits and bytes. Sticking my hand in the bag and coming out with a different handful.
God, maybe you should call before you drop in. And action.
You can't get bored eating bits and bytes snacks because your mouth never knows.
Whoa! Oh, God.
It's a whole new ballgame, all right.
Where are you going, puppet boy? We got a take to do.
With bits and bytes, you never know what you're gonna get.
I see you're drinking Diet Pepsi. Is there anything else youthful you'd like to experience?
Yeah. You know, I'd like to have back all the hair I had in high school.
I walk along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. Meet a girl like you. And
On second thought, I'll stick with my Diet Pepsi.
Taste the one that's forever young. Diet Pepsi.
Every day.
Half a lap for the restart in the Sharpie 500 at Bristol. Kevin Harvick, the race leader. 24 cars on the lead lap. Mark Martin made a pit stop under this caution. He's back in 23rd position. Remember, he lost track position on the pit stop problem we showed you last caution.
And that means Mark can make it on one more stop if this thing becomes a fuel mileage situation. It's hard to imagine Bristol being a fuel mileage race, but you never know.
Green flag.
Good strategy. You don't have much of a choice when you're that far back.
I mean,
Mike Skinner after Kevin Harvick for the race lead.
All right, look at Skinner go.
Trying to march to the front.
You know, that's exactly what I was going to say. Whoa! He carries him up the hill and almost lets Jeff Gordon get by both of them.
Skinner to the point. Jeff Gordon squeezing. Oh, a little rub there with Kevin Harvick. Gathered it back up. Gordon to second. Here comes Ricky Rudd on Harvick for third. Clunk.
Talk about the right front fender. He got caved in there on the 21 car.
A little feisty here after the restart, huh?
Starting to get angry.
Harvick's hanging he's hanging tough on that outside, right, Dave?
BP, he radioed to his crew. It rotates really hard now. I want the air temperatures or the air pressures in that rear tires to come up quick.
Yeah, he had that problem. He had a problem with air pressures we faced during the Busch race last night as well. He was really, really fast, made a pit stop. It took a long time for his car to come back in. The car looks like it's loose right now.
It took longer than he had to get back to the front as far as remaining laps in the race. Jeff Gordon all over the back of Mike Skinner now for the race lead. As Kevin Harvick has been shuffled quickly back to fourth after the restart.
There's Gordon taking a look. Got the track position.
Oh, turn 3. As Jeff Gordon takes the lead away from Mike Skinner, the caution is out. Jeff Green has crashed.
Boy, that one car's had a long night already. It's only 192 laps in.
Well, if he's finished it off here,
he definitely has finished it off.
It might be merciful.
Merciful.
8th caution flag tonight.
I tell you, it looks like someone so many times we see a little bit of bump going in the corner and they back them in the wall. That's what they look like. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you're on the edge at this place all the time anyway, so it doesn't take a whole lot of contact. That's exactly what happened, BP. Just a little touch like that.
That was for 19th place.
And it looks like, oh, you're okay, until you come up to that part right there.
A lot of sparks there. Thank goodness the fuel didn't rupture.
Back back to Bristol in a minute.
How's the bath?
Good. Are you hot?
Guess I just don't feel the heat like you.
Is that an ice cap?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where's mine?
Right here.
Tim Hortons Ice Cap. Totally creamy, totally cool. Just $1.69.
Everything for golf. It's what we're about at Golf Town. The top brand names. On-staff CPGA professionals to help you get the most out of every swing. All the latest equipment. Newest styles. And a true passion for the game of golf.
Save up to 75% off selected merchandise at our annual clearance event on now. Offer ends August 31st.
So if the game means everything to you, choose Golf Town. It's where golf lives.
Generates more power than ever before. It generates more heat than ever before. That's why today's harder working engine needs Castrol GTX, engineered for the best protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown of any leading oil. Castrol GTX, put it in.
Half a lap away from the restart in the Sharpie 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. Caution out for the 8th time because Jeff Green got turned around into the outside wall in turn 3. Been kind of a rough night for Jeff. This was 7 laps into the race.
Yeah, Jeff tagged that guy. Well, he didn't really have a whole lot to do, maybe a little bit to do with that. Then he tagged that guy, and, well, he made a lot of people mad.
And this time he gets tagged.
And he's mad.
So we'll add him to the mad list. Jeff Gordon leads as we're back underway, just about to hit the 200 lap mark.
Gordon got a good jump. Cleared that slower car, and he's going to put a little bit of room in between him and Skinner. Now Skinner working on the inside.
Oh, man, look at the traffic bottle up here. Casey Mears in the outside lane. Tony Raines in the inside lane. Skinner slides up the racetrack in the 01.
This 74 car of Raines evidently had some kind of problem to begin with, but his car is very fast right now. Here comes Junior on the inside of Ricky Rudd for position.
Be for 3rd place. Jr. transmitting just a minute ago.
My car's okay, but I don't know. Me and it don't fit. It was a good car, but what I want to do and what it wants to do are two different things. Not that neither one of them bad. You know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious. He's talking about that car like it's a human being. And you know something? If a car's good, that's what you feel. Like they can hear you. Bill?
Tony Uri Jr. told him, you guys just need to spend more time together. The car was tight, then it was loose, then it tightened up a little bit again. We didn't like a set of tires yesterday, but so far it's working out okay for Junior.
Junior running 3rd now behind Jeff Gordon and Mike Skinner. There's Matt Kenseth trying to get by Kevin Harvick for 7th spot. Remember, Harvick was up in the lead not that long ago.
Oh, there's Biffle right behind. Is that Sterling Marlin back there? He's fought his way up to 10th spot.
After almost being lapped earlier.
And Biffle was lapped, and he's fought his way back up to 9th.
What's going on with that 16 car there, Marty?
What an incredible run for these guys, Wally. They did go down a lap earlier, made it up, and then made their way back up through the field since then. A little bit tight off for Biffle, but he said, I'm not going as fast as I could go right now. Saving a little bit for later in the race. Dave?
Marty, remember where Sterling Marlin started? 36. He used a 2-tire stop to work his way up. That last stop, he was a little bit loose. They lowered the track bar, took some air out of the right rear tire. It hooked up fine now.
Marlin running 10th. A lot of pressure on Greg Biffle for 9th. the scoring serial on the 40 car.
Yeah, he was about to go a lap down at one point in the race right before one of those yellows came out.
Looks to me like right now that the 17 car, Matt Kenseth, is struggling. Trying to struggle to stay in front of these cars.
Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Busch racing for 5th and 6th. Since we're looking at the Lowe's car, how about our Lowe's improvers? Guys that have gained the most ground to this point in the race.
Now, I thought Sterling Marlin would fit in that group.
Nice job for Dale Jarrett tonight. And Jimmy Johnson. Up 11 spots.
Boy, that 74 car is all over Skinner, and he gets in the back of him.
Now the snoozers. Michael Waltrip, of course, the big crash, lost 38 spots. Ted Musgrave and Rusty Wallace. Rusty again choosing to go to the local hospital for further observation and examination by the doctors after the crash he and Michael Waltrip had earlier.
I'm telling you what, that 74 car is fast right now.
He passed him on the outside. Talking about the 01 car, Skinner.
Nemechek through the lap car, opening the door to the inside of Skinner for Dale Jr.
Hey, Matt, what's going on with that 74? It looked like he had problems at the start of the race because he lost a lot of time, but he's hooked up now.
He sure did, Wally. In fact, he had a tire going down, had to make an unscheduled pit stop. Remember, Tony Raines always fast on the concrete here in Bristol. His best qualifying effort here. Hoping to make that pay off with a good run here tonight. It looks like that car very, very fast.
Oh, here we go. Junior on the inside of Skinner for the 2nd position.
Well, Ricky Rudd's right there, too, so might lose a couple of spots here.
So Skinner shuffled back to 4th, Dave.
Yeah, Alan, they're getting him in the middle of the corner. The car won't turn there. It drives up off fine, but he just can't get through the middle of the corner.
We actually mentioned that before this last pit stop, too, that's where he was having his trouble. So whatever adjustments they made on that pit stop didn't fix it.
Jimmy Johnson by him, Kurt Busch by him. So Skinner shuffled from 2nd back to 6th in just a couple of quick laps here at Bristol. Tell you what, while we've been watching all this stuff from 2nd on back, Jeff Gordon's gone. He's got almost a 4-second lead on 2nd place. That's big at Bristol. Only takes 16 seconds to make a whole lap.
And I'll tell you, a lot of that is on the restart. He was able to clear the slower cars, and those other cars weren't, and he got a lot of track space made up because of that.
Hey, Marty, those Wood brothers got to be delighted with the way the 21 car is running.
It's so much fun, BP, to see these guys up front in the 3rd position right now for Ricky Rudd. And last week we talked about Ford celebrating their 100th anniversary. One of Ford's longtime mainstays, the Wood brothers, also celebrating an anniversary this year. It's their 50th year in NASCAR racing. The Stewart Virginia race team has been to victory lane 97 times in NASCAR competition. And the last one came right here at Bristol in March of 2001. Wouldn't it be great, BP, to see win number 98 tonight?
The car is very, very fast. It closes right up on the back bumper of Junior in that 8 car.
Chasing him for 2nd place.
Yeah, he's probably the fastest car on the racetrack right now. Maybe not as fast as Jeff Gordon, but he's certainly 2nd quick. And see how that car is right down on the bottom and really is hugging the bottom of the racetrack. And boy, that's what you have to have here at Bristol. He almost hooks the left front tire on the apron. Matt?
Really, the only problem tonight for Ricky Rudd was earlier in the race, we reported the water temperature had climbed to 250 and then dropped back down to 240 on lap 66. They really haven't made a lot of adjustments to this race car tonight. That's how strong this Ford is. Basically, with a major change, they pulled a tear off the windshield after liquid sprayed from the 31 car. Ricky, after the last caution, just kept saying, thank you guys, thank you, thank you. This car is just so awesome.
Troubles for Ted Musgrave. No caution yet. Now the caution comes out. Musgrave trying to limp around after getting squeezed into the backstretch wall. As he and Ricky Craven got tangled together there, I think.
And once again, I think this is a break for Matt Kenseth. Looked to me like he had started struggling, had